Pastor Biodun Fatoyinbo, of course, I laugh. I don't know whether that God really call you. You understand? What you do so, first of all, you're supposed to face jail term. If that brother, they will arrest you and cuff you. I don't care about what your followers or what people believe you think or say. I don't care. Rape na rape. Rape na rape. Forceful entry na rape. To me, that color Busola, that color, they're not the hungry. When they say that they find fame, they get fame past you. To me, it's known more than you. So, Nigerian police, what are you waiting for? Arrest that man! Arrest that man! Now what did David do? Wait to send Uriah go war. That be this. Arrest that man! Nonsense. I stand with you, Busola. I stand with you. Tell me, my brother, you my family. I stand with you.
So, your Gucci pastor. Your Gucci pastor. You see? First of all, I noticed that your Gucci pastor has blocked me. First. It's also to tell you that my trolling has reached him. I didn't know he had blocked me. It was today I said, let me check his stupid page. Animal is better than that supposed Gucci pastor. Animal. Yes, he has a problem. Mental, physical, spiritual, whole body problem. He needs to be deleted from the world. Everybody's looking at me like I'm mad, but it's true. God will help all of you who are still following such a stupid man.
I don't know. I just need to tell you guys this. I've read a lot about the issue between Pastor Fatoyinbo and Busola, and I think I have just come to a conclusion that some people are just awful. Yeah, I think I'd use the word awful, because I can't believe that somebody could actually tell their story about what they're going through, and someone out there is like, why are you speaking up now? Why aren't you considering your family when you're speaking up? She's married, you shouldn't talk about all of that. It's crazy. It's crazy to know that, oh, you get raped and somebody's like, oh, you don't have to speak up, because if you talk, you're going to destroy your family's reputation. You will get married someone someday, and it gets to find out that you were raped. How would you look at you? Like, it's crazy. What people don't know is that most of these rape victims go through a lot. They're fighting a demon that you cannot see, you don't know about. They're fighting with their trust. They're fighting with their self-confidence. They're fighting with fear. Do you know what all that is? Like, do you know what it is for a person not to have self-confidence, to be scared, to lack trust? Like, that's a whole lot. That's a whole lot. And I think that people should consider what they say, should read what they say, should think about what they say before they say it. When you think that this thing, like what you're going to say, if it happens to your family member, would you say the same thing? Please don't say it. Like, whenever you hear yourself saying something and you feel like, oh, if this thing should happen to my sister, will I be okay? Will I be glad? Will I say the same thing? If you won't do the same, please don't say anything. Don't say anything, please. I just hope that we all learn from this, and I hope that some people learn to be nicer than what they are, and to stop being awful. Stop shaming people for choosing the truth. It's really it's really shocking. Like, I have read comments, I have looked at people's status, and I am surprised to think that I'm even following some people that are this stupid. I'm like, wow, Binta, this is like the worst thing that you're doing to yourself. Like, if it happens to me and I speak up, this is what these people are going to say. They're going to shame me for opening my mouth. That's like too much. I am surprised that people are like this at this age and time. I'm really surprised. I hope we get well soon. I hope Nigeria gets well soon. I hope we get stronger, and I hope we get better. And then we speak up, because we need to speak up. We need to open our mouths and talk. Some people are dying in silence. A lot of people have gone through this shit, and nobody's saying anything about it, because they are ashamed. They are shy that people will say, oh, I was raped. No, please. If you were raped, open your mouth. You were raped.
I just want to say that it's important for people to understand that there are different kinds of predators. There are people that would manipulate you and have their way with you, and there are people that will just come out outrightly to hurt you. So when you see someone
not react to a rape, that doesn't mean that the person did not get raped. And everybody handles situations differently. Some people are hysteric, some people are calm, even in the midst of chaos. So can we all learn to understand that people's way of handling issues are completely different? The fact that you can scream and shout does not mean that I can do the same. The big hero for me here is her husband, Timi Dakolo, for the support structure, because, the structure that he has given to her over the years to be able to, re-engineer her mind, to be in a stronger place to be able to talk about it. For the pastor that is involved in all of this situation, everybody is a victim, whether we choose to believe it or not. There is also something that he's also dealing with, and everybody needs help in this situation. In all, I pray that we allow love, we allow love to prevail in the situation, and let us find a way to heal all parties, because his family, Timi Dakolo's family, right now, they just need our prayers. All this going back and forth and fighting each other on social media, it changes nothing. How did we get to this point where we cannot trust our spiritual leaders anymore? And for those people that carry spiritual leaders on their head, I say this time and time and again, they are first of all men before they are men of God. We are all men first before we know God. So there is also that factor that you are a man first, so anything can happen. We are all allowed to make mistakes. We are all allowed to make mistakes, and we are all allowed to, time to process some of our mistakes. So some will come out of it, some will not come out of it. They will grow bigger into it. So we have to find a solution to all parties. So let us be calm and rationalize the situation, and let's not be too quick, to fight or to curse at anybody. Nobody needs cursing right now. Everybody needs the love of Christ. Everybody. Even the victim and the predator. Everybody needs Christ. Thank you, guys.
I'm not saying raping a woman is a good thing, or is something you should be proud of, or is something that justice shouldn't be given to. But what I'm saying is that why now? Why is she coming out now to talk about it? You have a good husband, a loving husband that loves you. You have children, you have a family. You've told your husband about this stuff. Not now. We don't know when you told him, but he married you despite the situation, despite what you told him. So why now? You just have to find comfort in yourself. Like, it happened. You don't have to now start making interviews about it and telling the whole world about it, because you don't expect everybody to feel that pain. Not everybody is going to stand by you. Most people think that women use rape to get sympathy. So I feel like for a married woman, you shouldn't come out to say you were raped when your husband...
Pastor Biodun, or should I call you ritualist Biodun? Come on, will you shut up? So you really felt that you will come on Instagram and say, I am sorry, Busola, I raped you, please forgive me. Really? Of course you will deny it now. They didn't cut you, so you have to deny it. But let me tell you something, Busola, you don't know what she has up her sleeves for you. Let me tell you, the evidence will kill you. Take her to court. She is coming with all the women you have raped. Your downfall is near, Pastor Biodun. You will not escape it this time. Even all of you say, why didn't she come out and confess since this woman was just 16 years old? Come on, she was a child. Now even grown women that get raped don't speak up, let alone a 16-year-old. Haba. And now that she's old enough, she has a man that supports her, she decided to tell her truth. And another reason is that time when Timi, was ranting on Instagram. That was when some people now started insulting Timi Dakolo's wife. That, look at you, prostitute. Maybe you were sleeping with all the pastors in Kozas back then in a lorry. And then Timi's wife is like, see me, that I'm here trying to hide my truth just for peace to reign. You people are saying this about me, you will see. And she decided to tell her truth. And if you don't like it, get the fuck out. Then to those of you say she wants to trend, she wants to do this, really? So a woman will sit down and claim to be a rape victim, stigmatize herself for life. No woman will put her children through that kind of trauma. Do you understand that forever and ever it is going to be known that Busola lost her virginity to rape? Do you understand that her children would get to know that their mother was raped? And you really think a mother will put her child through anything like that just for her husband to sell some CDs?
Hey guys, I saw this interview this morning of Timi Dakolu's wife calling out Fat Iyobo, the owner of Koze Church, that he raped her when she was 17. And I see people like Wale Jenner, who is a father, who is a husband, coming out publicly to side with a rapist. I don't even know what to say. I don't know. It's so painful. Kylie Jenner. So because this useless he-goat of a pastor is funding your perfume business, that's why you came out. You don't have shame. You don't even have a remorse, knowing that you're a father, knowing that you're a husband. What if somebody goes in and rape your wife dirty? What will you do? Or rape your children dirty? What will you do? You will say women or children just do that because they're the ones that have more emotions, or what? Just sit down there. Somebody will come and rape your family dirty. Then you will know how it feels like. Me, I don't hide my mouth. I'll say how it is. You're very useless. That your perfume business and your watch business will not grow. It will never compete with Gucci or Louis Vuitton or Chanel. Never. It's gonna remain here and die here. You will see, mark my words. And Bobrisky, of all people, took it upon himself to come out and talk about it. And not only talking about it, he's siding with the pastor. Bobrisky, let me tell you something. No matter how you put a makeup on your face, no matter how you wear a woman's outfit, doesn't make you a woman. Let me get that into your tin skull. You're a man. You don't know what it feels like to be a woman and being dishonored like that, like a piece of rag. You will never, ever in your life be a woman. Even if you go and do a surgery, you will never. So shut the fuck up. You are nobody. You don't even know who you are. You don't even know if you're a man or you're a woman. Shut the fuck up. And don't talk about this issue. Don't come out and side him. Because you're a